Hi guys,
Hiya.
welcome back to bringing back the movie madness. Again, I thought about bringing it back. So instead, this time I thought instead of bringing it out every week or doing 2 episodes a week or 3 episodes a week or whatever I was trying to do it the last time, and instead of just talking about the one film, I thought I would talk about a director or a series of films or a genre of films, and just talk about a bit something different and bring somebody different onto my movie madness instead of just me. So I'll introduce you to Jennifer.
Hello.
Who is going to be my movie madness buddy.
Yay!
And who's going to help me along this with the new series of videos that I will be bringing up to my channel, and hopefully try and do one every so often, just when I can. So this week I was thinking of, or this episode, I was thinking about talking about George Lucas and the movies that he's done. So probably start off from the first one I've seen, which would be the first one he did, American Graffiti. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that, no.
I
haven't even heard of it.
Have you not?
No.
Well, you have now.
I know exactly, I learned something new.
Well, that's it. Well, you can check out American Graffiti. It's basically sort of like the way the Americans, going to hanging around outside. The way the Americans used to be in the 60s, young Americans, when they used to be hanging outside burger joints, racing each other in motors. It's just that kind of sort of story, and then them sort of basically just all over the place. It's hard to actually explain what that film's about. You need to kind of watch it
So I can get to.
But it is kind of like a young coming of age sort of movie. But it's really good. It stars Ron Howard, and I haven't seen it for a while. Richard Dreyfuss is in it, and obviously those ones I'm trying to think. It stars a very young Harrison Ford. Right before Star Wars. But he sort of just appears in it. He's not like a
big part in it.
I'd say probably an hour or so into the film before you actually see him. So I don't even think that was George Lucas sort of labelled it as George Lucas films. I just think it was just a film that got him sort of on the map and really started. Until he did what he wanted to do, which was obviously Star Wars, and which we all know.
Yes,
Which we'll not talk about A New Hope, but it's Star Wars.
Star Wars,
as we know. So, which did get him Lucasfilms. Labelled him as Lucasfilms. But when he did Star Wars, I think that a lot of people sort of laughed at him.
Really?
Do you know that?
No.
A lot of people laughed at him.
I didn't know that.
When he made that film. Because let's face it, it was like a dog as a dog man as second in command and behind a Millennium Falcon, and they're all running about in sort of bathrobes. Because it's really cheap. It's sort of really cheaply done. Because if you look at Luke's outfit compared to the other 2 movies that came along after that.
True, it is a bit, you can see that sort of progressed. As the films.
And then I think obviously Darth Vader's costume is cool. But it's just robes and
fancy stuff.
A kind of cool mask. But it is just everyone just sort of put together different pieces.
Just all shoved together.
Yeah. But it did change. I think it changed the world I think he changed the world. But people behind the cameras were actually laughing at him. They thought it was going to be a disaster.
Really?
Because he was making an old sort of 60s type serial kind of film, where that scene where Luke uses a sort of thing from the stormtrooper's belt to to make the rope to sling Leia across like Tarzan in space kind of thing. Where basically, I think the idea was taken that Luke was the hero getting the girl. And just before he decided to change that.
Thankfully, because they were twins.
Because that's why. But I don't think that was such a last minute thought. I don't even think that was.
Really? That was a last minute thought?
That was such a. You can tell it's a last minute thought. Even when he's like sort of in air and Han was sort of in air.
So it was like a love triangle.
Bit of a threesome going on there. But, so obviously we got Star Wars. Then we got, right after that, Empire Strikes Back. Which is my favourite Star Wars.
That's your favourite one.
That's my favourite Star Wars. I don't care what Andy says.
That's your favourite.
That's my favourite Star Wars. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's because it's the first time we hear Han and Leia's theme. And I just think the chemistry between the two in that film is really, really good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
And it's dark, and it's the darkest sequel.
I
don't know, a lot of people, there's a lot of fights between Return of the Jedi lovers and Empire Strikes Back lovers, but I don't know. I'm just Empire Strikes. It depends what one suppose really touched you, like what one you really enjoyed the most. But Empire Strikes Back all the way, which I think they had a wee bit more of a budget, so you can tell.
You can tell that the outfits of wrestling.
I've gotten better. So then I suppose after his success with Star Wars, he sort of teamed up with Steven Spielberg right after that, in 1988, Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back, 1980, and then 1981 he teamed up with Steven Spielberg to do Indiana Jones. Right, well, the Raiders of the Lost Ark would be the first one. And he didn't want to use Harrison Ford for...
Oh, did he not?
No, and George Lucas didn't want to use Harrison Ford. He wanted to use... It was Burt Reynolds, and he had a lot of other people. Because he was using him already for Han Solo. They didn't want to use him like
again.
I did like Beast De Niro, where he was using him all the time. You know what I mean? So he just eventually, I think he caved in. I think that Steven Spielberg really wanted him, and they sort of auditioned him, and of course he
got it.
There is I can't imagine that Indiana Jones with him. And I can't really imagine anybody else that will play. In fact, I really can't imagine anybody that's going to play the young Han Solo. For the future. It's just... I get a picture of Harrison Ford and that's it.
And that's all you just want to stick.
That's basically it. And then after that, they went back to Star Wars, made Return of the Jedi. And which I think that's your one.
Yes, it is that one.
Is that your favourite one?
Yes, that is my favourite one. I like that one.
Why do you like that one?
See, I like the wee Ewoks in it. They're quite the wee fluffy things. I think they're quite cute. I know everything in the Star Wars films. I like them, but they're quite cute.
Do you know that Harrison Ford had it written in his contract the only reason he'd come back to Force Awakens was if there was no Ewoks?
Really?
So that's why you never saw an Ewok.
Aww.
Otherwise, I'm sure there would have been one.
I know one.
About, do you know what I mean?
One wheeled one.
But he didn't like them. He didn't. He didn't want them. He didn't want them back in his.
So nice.
In his. He didn't want them back. So. Yeah. And then, that's what I know for that film. Which I like. Return of the Jedi. I really do. It's a really good film.
That's a good one.
Then after that, he went straight back to Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom with Steven Spielberg again. And then after that, he went on his own, and he worked on a film called Howard the Duck in 1986. Which is you ever heard of Howard the Duck?
No.
Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
No.
You've seen that? There's Howard the Duck was a comic book. But a sort of unlikely hero, the duck.
A duck.
Kind of thing, yeah. It was like a duck kind of... If you ever get a chance to watch it. And it's not a terrible bad film, but it's
not that good.
Not the best of films. It's watchable and you would enjoy it when you were a kid. But when you try and rewatch it today, it doesn't live up to today's standards.
Especially when today's standards are really high.
Exactly. Unlike the movie that he did after that was Willow, which
I've just seen.
You've just actually seen that?
I just seen it just there.
So what did you think of that?
Oh, it was really good. It was brilliant.
Enjoy it?
It was really good. Quite funny as well. There was good funny parts in it.
Yeah, it's. I think that's for me. That's one it gets better with age, and it doesn't seem to like
get boring or anything.
No, I wouldn't say Howard the Duck does, but I mean, Howard the Duck starts off really good, and somewhere in the middle just kind of lacks.
It just
picks itself back up towards the end, and then it sort of falls all over the place. Whereas, like for me, like Willow's just is great.
It's just great all the way through.
And I think it's the only film I know that Warwick Davis, you can see his face.
And he's not hidden somewhere.
Where like you kind of know, instead of him being an Ewok or him being a goblin or whatever he is.
You can actually see his face and see what he actually looks like.
Yeah.
Without all that stuff.
Exactly. So that's Willow. Right after Willow, I think he went back to do Indiana Jones. And he did The Last Crusade. And what is it? Did you like The Last Crusade?
I've seen it.
You ever seen The Last Crusade? Indiana Jones? Have you seen any other Indiana Jones?
I've seen that Crystal Skull one. That's the only
one you've seen? You need to get right back and watch.
It's the only one I've seen.
Watch the better ones.
So I need to catch up. I need to
watch the older ones. Like watch the obviously, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I can't believe you've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Which I think my dad's got that actually.
Watch Temple of Doom and then watch Last Crusade. Then go back and watch Kingdom of Crystal Skull. You'll see what I'm talking about.
What you said earlier.
Yeah. So then I think obviously, I think it was just sort of doing. Well. After that, he went and done the prequels.